Hey guys, I'm Claude Gallipo. I'm the founder of True Earth. I wanted to take a few minutes of your time and explain to you about the company, the background, and what really is driving me to push this company forward. About 4 years ago, I started to doing some research and development in and around aquaponics. Um, Let me jump to this real quick since we got a great backdrop and the sound with it. One of the reasons why I'm pushing through and growing this company is because those guys that's up in the sky right now, they are protecting our country. That's what's driving me. The homeless population and the veterans are important to me. In starting this company 4.5 years ago, as I said earlier, it was all based about growing food and being more sustainable within our own community and teaching kids how to grow food. We're in pretty bad shape when it comes to food stability in our own region. Anything can happen, and we be looking around and say, where's all the food? There's no grocery store stocked up, and most of us at the time that I started this didn't know really much about growing things, but getting this going is important because I'll tell you about the product in a minute, but to continue on with the military and the homeless, I've experienced that. Uh, they're living and being working around them and seeing them around Arch City. I really wanted to know what was going on with them. So I lived with them for about 2 weeks while I was in Baltimore, Maryland, when my wife was having some medical attention at Johns Hopkins. And it's really sad that most of those guys are willing and able, but just not able to cope, and or they don't have the education, or they're not able to um, get clothes or just get around, and their whole mission in life is for a $5 meal at the end of the day. With that being said, True Earth gave me direction, and I felt like I could take my company and look. I have experienced some great results with it. I have a good product. I got a good branding. How can I capitalize on that and to be able to help my humanitarian side of interest? So I chose to not buy bottling equipment or packaging or labeling equipment. I decided to just go ahead and work with Salvation Army or some organization that supports the military and have them fulfill my orders for me. So that means that they would take and go and put the labels on the bottle, fill the labels, pack them in boxes, get them ready for shipping, and they would get paid by the unit. And I think that gives them an incentive to be more productive, stay on task. At the end of the day, they get paid. They're just in a whole different world of opportunities that could be opened from this project. So that's what I've chosen to do, is basically push through all the nuances of homeless people and veterans, and overlook a lot of things and just make the opportunity there for them. But to the product, True Earth was developed about 4 years ago. Um, did a lot of analytical work with University of Georgia and also the county extension's office. Individual farmers, we did field trials. We did 10 acres of cotton, 10 acres of peanuts, 10 acres of soybean, and tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuce and bell pepper and all types of vegetables, and had really great success. So we tried to replicate that, and we did. And now, I guess last spring, middle of last spring, I put out a bunch of bottles of our fertilizer into our greenhouse and community. I think I'm in about 22 stores now, I think. We've shipped some to Israel. We have some blueberry farmers did trials with us with great results, and there'll be some pictures posted on our website about those blueberries. It was amazing the reaction I got from that farmer. That's like Park Lake or Lake Park, Georgia, some 2.5 hours away from here. So we've done a lot of homework. We've done a lot of analytical. We work with MMI, Micro International Laboratory out of Athens, Georgia. A retired professor from university started his laboratory there some, I don't know, probably 10 years ago. and been working with them, had great success. Our fertilizer is a liquid. It's a ratio 1 to 1 gallon, so 1 ounce to 1 gallon is the mix rate, and you start applying it whenever you start seeing things happening in early spring, and you continue on through the growing season. And one of the unique things about our product is that, or True Earth 111, is that it's an accumulative effect. So the more you use it, the more it works the soil. Our philosophy is work the soil, so the soil has a nutritional value in it that you need to feed the plant. Other philosophy is synthetic fertilizer, so on. You put the fertilizer there. Here we go again. Put the fertilizer there, and it's meant for that plant for that growing season, and start all over the next year. So the natural nutrients is basically depleted over a period of time. So, but our fertilizer, it's everything in that bottle is 100% available to the plant, but it's all the microbes and the things that happens in the soil that keeps enriching the soil to give it better flavor, to give it better growth, sturdiness. It makes it much less. A healthy plant doesn't get the disease and the problem that an unhealthy plant gets, and the fertilizer that we have just enriches that plant. Moisture content, and you can just see it in the plant when you see it growing. So basically 2 to 3 days after you use the product, you'll be able to start seeing some effect. And as time goes on, you cut your tomato off your vine, you taste it, and you'll go, my gosh, I didn't know that tomato tastes this good. It's that much of a profound effect that we have experienced ourselves. So again, support the company. Every time you buy a bottle, it's going somewhere to good use, other than just in our profit margin. Got great people working with me that's given endless hours of their time to get me started. I'm not actor or camera or news person, so don't get used to or hope to see any better video than this, because I'm all about the real thing, and this is real. This is me. So keep your eyes out for more videos. Go to the website. The products are explained briefly in each little clip about the product, and you know, it's a one-time shot. Whatever comes out of this laptop or iPhone, that's the video I'll be posting. So thanks, and do something good for someone today, and then you'll be happy about it. Thanks so much. Bye.